I'll be doing a speech over the alone contest. To survive the alone contest, you have to be very adaptable. Right? And you have 5 items to choose from. I chose these 5 items because I believe they'll be the best to help you guys survive. 5 items are a large pot that includes a lid, a disposable lighter, a hatchet, a 300-yard roll of fishing line with 25 assorted hooks, and then a 12x12 cloth tarp. And those are my 5 items that I chose. For the first one, the large pot with the lid, you're able to cook food, eat. You can also eat out of the pot, which saves you time, and you can use it as a way to hold items, store everything inside of it. You can have the disposable lighter in there. You can also carry everything else. And it's a good way to also purify water instead of drinking water that can be nasty and stuff. It'll be easier to have it cleaned up. And according to Wayward Wolf, you'll be able to cook at any time of the day, and that's going to be a big part of that in being able to survive. The second one was a disposable lighter. With that, you'll be able to start fires easier, and if you just gather the wood, with the hatchet and stuff, you'll be able to start the fire and be set from there. It keeps you warm, and it's a good way to ward off enemies and everything. You'll be able to start a lighted torch, walk around, see out through the darkness. And according to Will Brenza, it is a good way to help you start the cooking process. It's a good way to start a fire, then be able to purify your water. And it also, whenever you light a torch and start a fire, it's a good way to also keep predators away. We'll let them know that you're there and they won't come near the fire. The third item was a 12x12 ground cloth and tarp. With that, it's a good, quick, and easy way to start a shelter. If a storm is coming real quick, you'll be able to set it up quickly, get it above you, so that way you're not getting wet. Another way you can use it is you can carry all the items inside of that. It'll be a lot easier just throwing it over your shoulder and carrying it around. That was also brought to you by Robert Richardson. He was a good guy and that I read about. And he also said that with that, whenever you carry all the items, it's great to have everything in one place, so that way you know exactly where stuff is. And it's also a good place to use whenever, it's raining. You'll be able to have the water slide down the tarp into the pot, and then you'll be able to purify the water a lot easier. The other item was a hatchet. That's a good way to use as a weapon. And self-defense, you can also use it to chop wood, and it'll help you build a shelter. By Pepper Aaron, he said it was a great way to get wood for your fire. He said it would be a lot easier to ward off enemies, predators, anything like that. It's a good place to start. With the hatchet, you can use it so many versatile ways. And whenever you use it actually with a fishing line, you're actually able to cut it up, chop it down, use it more areas to go fishing as well. You'll be able to separate each of the lines and put hooks on it, and then that'll help you set up many different fishing lines. The last one was a 300-yard roll of fishing line with hooks. That's just a good way to get food like fish. That'll be a good way to set up that. And you're also good to set up traps with it as well. Also by Sunny Scope, he gave a good idea, it's used as a first aid. It's a way you can use to close up cuts, small cuts especially, to help them not get infected. It's the quickest and easiest way to use the fishing lines. And also another good way is it holds up your tarp for shelter. So it's easy to set up with the hatchet. You're able to set up an area, then put it into the trees so that way it holds up the tarp. And also, whenever you use the fishing line with it, you're actually able to spin it up in the air, and that way the food's all in the fishing line and it's up in the air where no other predators can get it. Now, in conclusion, these 5 items I believe are the best chance for everyone to survive. To talk about the 5 items again, the 5 items were a pot with the lid, a disposable lighter, a hatchet, a 12x12 ground cloth and tarp, and then a 300-yard roll of fishing line with assorted hooks. Now, these 5 items, to me, were the best to save a person's life. It's never good to be in this type of situation, but it's always good to be prepared.